Sports College Football 26.
It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Total weather, and we'll get started. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
What the fuck, bro? That's not right. I just fixed this shit, and they did this shit differently. All right.
Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Alabama quickly back to the line. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Firing to the right, complete. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and under.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. If you're going to play Bama tough, you're going to find out really early if you can handle the running game.
They're going to check your chin. I mean, they're going to come in and they're going to give you a steady diet of it. Even when they've had great quarterback play and spread the ball out, it's still a physical principle. They're going to make you stop the run. If you can't stop it, it could be a long game.
Gets it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays. That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate.
They're doing that.
He leaves it with his back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
this place trying to help their defense. Quick release on the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch. He went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the defense.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
We'll send the tight end in motion. Makes the grab on the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Pistol Pete isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Georgia State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the option. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Thrust that arm out. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
I'm going for shit.
As he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, looking for the completion. Hauls it in, the first down and more. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Gets it out quickly. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million.
Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I think on that last
And
play,
after
it's an
that,
example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Got his man quickly. And the Wolverines are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive.
Look at him, he turn around.
And that decision will be questioned for a while.
And that is a big-time drop right there. 4th down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the 1st down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Pulls and fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And after that punt, that's where they'll mark it. It'll be just inside the 35-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense,
damn, bro. Really, y'all ain't touching nobody.
Really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. They'll get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
He'll ride his man on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Wolverines in the hurry-up.
Man, bro. Ain't audible.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his man. It's Burns. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got it in more than enough for a first down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Get it out to the supersonic guy. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He wants it all. Touchdown, Wolverines. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down in the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
He'll bring it out. It's Peppers. Gives him the big stiff arm. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Might as well stick with him. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wide receiver going in motion. Reads it, fires complete. After 45 on its way. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they put drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Burns. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give on the inside. Turning it on. The 40. The 20. He's at touchdown, Michigan. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Peppers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job at containing by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll go to the ground. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Steps away to find some room. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on third down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. Third and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on third downs.
A 7-yard pickup.
Oh, wait, you get 7 yards out of that.
They get to the line quickly.
Oh, wait, you get 7 yards out of that.
The give to the tailback. Oh, he's got some space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Leaves it with the back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive.
Bro, let me shoot the hole, bro. I should be getting blocked.
You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a
Why am I getting to me? Damn.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. The screen, he can go. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Alabama pushing the tempo. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Coming out with it, it's Burns. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Burns. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Fires to the wideout.
Pass interference, bro.
That's not how you want to start a half. Nice pickup on the return, but more important,
pass interference, bro.
And now they're in business.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
And the offense out in the field to go back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Lindsey. Rush is on him. They'll run the screen. Got room to work. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
They run the reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
I just love the job this offensive line is doing in this game, communicating pre-snap. They know where the pass rush is coming from, and they're working their single and double teams and not giving up any ground. Just look how clean that pocket was for the quarterback to throw from.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Quarterback will keep it. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone.
All right, we ain't get his ass.
To the air on 1st down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Alabama quickly back to the line. They want to run this quarterback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
They're going to run it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Interesting decision here if you're the head coach. Just try to run it on 3rd down. No can do. You've got the touchdown lead, but you really could make a statement. You could really seize a lot of momentum here early in the second half. If you go for it and hit and lead by 14, that's a whole different ballgame.
They could make this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but they want to put a little distance, a little cushion to their lead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Slams ahead. Goal line defense on 4th down, and they give him nothing, making the stop at the 2.
Nice job by the defense on 4th down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that 4th down play. Really good job by this defense.
He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Breaks into the open. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch.
Oh, shit.
Explosive play from this offense.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? From the gun.
Damn.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. He's out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Get the ball back and put your offense in business.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Pushes toward the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown time. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. If you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Burns. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
A little release to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So we'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage. Stop for no gain.
And he got it to his running back, obviously making a good decision, but nice tackle on the play. Way to get the running back on the ground and not give the extra yards after the catch.
Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Wolverines moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Wolverines are rolling down the field. Wants to throw again. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the back. He's in open space downfield. Oh, look out! He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll have some touchdown, Alabama!
Well, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys' offenses.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? Kennesaw State looks like it sent the JV squad out there today. An offense that can't move the sticks and a defense that looks disinterested. They're trailing by 18 to Cincinnati. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Pulls it in. It's Burns. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility.
Bro, nigga retarded. He can't do nothing.
And that's going to fall to the ground.
So nigga can't do nothing. He retarded out there. Oliver can't do nothing.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
A strike downfield. It's a running room. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
What a day it's been on the ground for these two guys, and they just seem to get stronger as the game goes along as we take a look at the numbers. So the final period starts with a second down play. Too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Crimson Tide now has it on second down as we open the final period. Looking to fire. Dances away. He'll pull it down and run. He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. And it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. Yeah, missed him.
You just have to have great chemistry between the
That's
quarterback
crazy,
and
too.
his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it sets up fourth down.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on fourth down. Still going. All by himself down the middle. Slippery slide. Finding his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown.
We don't got no speed out there.
Boy, do they need that.
We don't got no speed out there.
Pushing as they try to put a stop to
got a
Oh shit.
losing skid. There's nothing like some good old home
That's my
football.
DBs.
Came back
Well, my
home.
corners.
They have played an outstanding game. And let's give this crowd a helmet stick. They've been so loud. You know they've impacted this game. And that's the beauty of college football, helping their team get back in the ring.
He'll bring it out. It's Burns.
Oh,
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
bro, what?
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down.
Now I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wide receivers everywhere on 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls out.
Damn.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Starting to feel a little pressure.
Oh, wow.
Down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Yeah, and unfortunately, in the 4th quarter, losing, you got to put the foot on the
Wow, bro. See, that's the bullshit.
Aggressively go for it. They just can't seem to get this offense to make plays when they need it the most.
Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
What a snag. How about that catch, man? When he threw the football, you're like, no, don't throw it. But the big fella says, it's my ball. I don't care if anybody's near me. He'll make the catch. That tight end just earned some money.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tight end now in motion. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Quarterback moving. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Working that wide receiver screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They want that clock to run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles. And
this will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Let's go. Talk about having one foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Immediately fires to the middle. Powers through. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. He wants a big play here late. Makes a grab for a big play. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And that is the exact opposite what this defense wants. When you have the lead, you can't give up an explosive play or back-to-back explosive plays. Play the coverage where you've got multiple eyes.
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Look at that shit, bro.
For this offense, if they're going to get back in the game, I don't know if they're going to be able to do it with chunk plays. They're going to have to be methodical, some 1st downs.
Oh, God. Oh, God, bro.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of the
Insane, bro. They go wild ass over for a touchdown.
There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
You saw what the fuck just happened.
And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not.
Hell, I should have caught the first one.
And listen, still away.
Yeah, sir.
Great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now we got a 1-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now how do we get this stopped? Now the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Just under a minute and a half to play, and to have a shot, you got to believe they have to recover.
Wow, bro.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around.
What kind of fucking kick was that?
Able to corral it. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Motion from the wide receiver. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quick pass on the fly motion. There's a live football. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Looking for his man in the middle. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Alabama has the clock on his side, trying to finish the game. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Why are they throwing here? Going for 6. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
That's a nice job by the this offense. Nice job putting a drive together late. This might seal this football game. And nice response. It's nice to be home, and come back to the home crowd after you've lost a couple games. Get some mojo going back in your way.
What a show both of these teams put on today. Couple of outstanding squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late.
Six of 6 at the line, 19 points.